Hi, everyone, and welcome to Divine Resolution Tarot. For those of you who are new, my name is Chanel. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to read for all of you again. This reading is intended for the sign of Aquarius, and if you are watching for an Aquarius, reverse the roles. Also, I'm going to start giving out free readings every week. They will be email readings, 3 questions. Super easy to participate. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel and then click the link in the description box to give me your email address and your first name so that I can notify you when you win. All right, Aquarius, looking into your energy, 5 of Swords in the reverse for where you are currently at. Bottom of your deck is the Page of Cups. Okay, so it feels like you could be coming out of a conflict with someone after maybe a period of separation. You know, it feels like you're able to find kind of a happy medium with whoever this is. But what I think is interesting is there's an energy here of feeling like the romance has worn off from your relationship. So it's kind of weird because it's almost like the more time you spend with this person, maybe the more you realize that this isn't where you want to be. It's good you're getting clear about what you want. Could be that you're trying to date people or you feel the need to date other people because there's an energy here of perhaps trying to reconcile with someone, but things either not going back to the way they used to be or you coming to the realization that this is not where you want to be. I feel as though someone is not putting the work into the situation the way that they should be. So it's almost as though you're trying something again, and whoever you're dealing with is either still behaving like they're single or they're expecting you to meet them more than halfway. And I feel like for you, that gets a little bit frustrating because you're trying to fix the situation and it feels like this person is not working with you this month. There's an energy here of you trying to figure out if this is worth your time because it's almost like someone is treating you like you're supposed to be in a relationship or you're supposed to keep showing up for them, regardless of how they show up for you. And that's because they're viewing this situation as like, well, you owe me, or it's your job to make it up to me, right? So I don't think that this is something that's bringing you much pleasure this month. What I do like, though, is you actually have the Sun for your opportunity. So let's clarify some of these cards. Yeah, this is looking like you've tried to go back to a situation, but now this person is still holding a grudge, you know? So it's like, okay, well, what was the point of accepting my apology, right? What was the point of saying we could work on this again if you're just going to act like this situation can't be fixed or I need to jump through all these hoops? You know, it's almost like somebody said they give you a second chance and then they rescind the offer or they treat you like they don't know you. You know, it's so weird because it feels like somebody is kind of like playing a game with you. And it's almost like helping you to remember why things didn't work out the first time around. It seems like when you were apart from this person, you were probably doing a lot of thinking. Maybe you got kind of nostalgic and you were like, oh, you know, I really miss the way this person always made me laugh. But now that you've returned to the situation, it feels like you're looking at this and thinking, this is why it didn't work. Now I remember why, you know, we argued or why I felt like this needed to come to an end. Because there's an imbalance here, you know, and I also feel like if it didn't work in the past and you ended up leaving, this person, it's almost like they're saying one thing and doing another. You returned because you wanted to try to see where this could go. Or you were like in a space of being very self-actualized, like, well, this is the role that I played in the relationship. These are the things I could have done better. And instead of this person wiping the slate clean, not only are they not doing that, but it seems like they're also not taking accountability for the role that they played in the breakup, right? Or in the separation that you encountered with this person in the past. It's just like, oh, now I have all the power. I don't know if I want to be in a relationship. I don't know if I want to give you my time. It's kind of the energy of somebody like throwing things in your face from the past that you've already apologized for or tried to make amends for. And I feel like that's because this person wants to keep their options open, but they also want to keep you in their life. There's also an energy of this person being kind of bitter and just like wanting to make you feel like they could be with other people, So I guess what I'll say about that is like, it sucks that this person isn't working through their stuff, because that's not forgiveness, right? Forgiveness isn't holding something over someone's head forever and then making them jump through hoops to gain your approval or your love, right? I feel like you're going to see this for what this is, because in some ways, Aquarius, it feels like you are taking on things in this relationship that are not your fault. It feels like as time goes on, you're going to start viewing this person differently. And you may feel as though they struggle with like maturity, or you might feel like it's time to do something else, because it seems like the reason why Spirit brought you back into alignment with this person was so that you could see some things that perhaps you didn't see in the past about them, right? When we're apart from people, we have a tendency to look at the situation and remember all the good times. But then it feels like when we try to revisit that, sometimes we realize like, wow, you know what? This person isn't as great as I remembered. Or I'm starting to see this person has some messy ways that maybe when I was super in love with them, I didn't notice. So at least you'll have the clarity to know that this person is still like operating in a space of being kind of toxic. And I feel like this is actually a gift from the universe, because if this was someone that was in your energy and it was making it hard for you to move on, you now will have the clarity of mind to realize that you're not missing out on anything by leaving this situation behind. And you don't have anything to feel guilty about, right? 10 of Cups for your advice, Ace of Cups. So this is actually paving the way for you to have something new in your life. But I feel like you were holding back from manifesting new love because you were still thinking about this person. So this is an opportunity to revisit the situation so that you can get some closure and to cut this out once and for all as far as like romantically. That doesn't mean you can't still be their friend, but I feel like whatever Spirit's bringing into your life is going to be really good. Like the Hierophant, wow, this is marriage. This is like commitment, right? For the long run. I feel like the universe is going to be blessing you very soon in regards to your love life. So it's almost like it wants you to wrap up all of the loose ends, because if you still had feelings for this person and then you meet whoever this soulmate is or this really great person is, and this old person comes back, you may feel indecisive, right? And then whoever this new person is that's so great could pick up on that indecision and they would leave. And then you'd be sad, right? Because you'd be stuck with whoever this is that it didn't work. So, this could be a karmic energy that you're revisiting. But I feel like you're on your way to a really, really nice relationship. It's just that you energetically weren't available because you're still connected to whoever this is. So that's why you're getting an opportunity to revisit this. So let's get an oracle message for you. Serendipity in the reverse. All right, so this is the 9 because it's 18. So this is talking about wrapping up old cycles, right? So that you can be done, you can do something else. This is also talking about gaining clarity about a situation that perhaps in the past you were viewing differently, right? So essential meaning. opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck, and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. You've stepped into alignment with the greater good where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could have never planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. So very cool. You might be meeting a soulmate where you have like a shared life purpose. It says your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. So your relationship message says Spirit has a plan, and that plan is to place you in front of the right person at the right time. You have met or are about to meet someone vitally important to your journey, someone Spirit wants to bring into your life. Only divine forces can plan this meeting. It is out of your hands. Pay attention to the signs Spirit presents. All right, let's look at your protection message. Perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or that person you gave your heart to was supposed to be the one. Yet it all fell apart. Consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. Don't get caught up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you are meant to go. Pay attention to the signs presented to you. So that's amazing. That's literally what I was saying, is that this person is kind of the stepping stone to your forever person, right? All right, let's get an oracle message for you. Don't feel bad about this, because I feel like whoever the next person is that you meet probably will be the person that you marry. Okay. But because this person is going to be so great and it seems like you have this shared life purpose where you're supposed to be with this person forever and do something that changes the world, right? You need to get all this old stuff out of your energy, right? Spirit doesn't want you to have any what ifs when you meet this new person. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. You also got soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So I feel as though whoever this new person is that's coming into your life, they're going to be really, really great. Because this is someone that's going to challenge you, and you'll probably reach new levels of awareness or consciousness in your personal life. But this is a divine relationship, right? This is literally your other half. You also got deep in your heart. You already know the answer. Do what feels right. So if you're holding on to someone, because you don't want to be alone, Spirit's asking you to pay attention to that feeling, because there's somebody really, really amazing coming in for you. All right, Aquarius, this has been your love message. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for all of you, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.